What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for Roland Emmerich's new film, Moonfall. I saw this last night, went after work. It was like a 10:20 screening of the film, showing of the movie. So, the trailers to this, I didn't know how I would feel about it. I didn't know if I would, totally hate it. I didn't know if I would just kind of know it was a bad film, but like it at the same time. Kind of like I do with the first Venom movie. That's like a 2.5. The 2.5 out of 5 movie for me is like, guess what? I can say this is a bad film, but there are redeeming qualities, and there's things that I do like about this, and it is kind of rewatchable in that sense, even though overall it is a bad movie. I didn't know if this would be in that realm, and it definitely wasn't. It's worse than that. To be honest with you, Moonfall is one of the worst films that I've ever seen in my entire life. And yeah, I was just totally blown away by how the film continued to just derail. And I know it's like it's a movie about the moon falling and what's going to go on and what do you expect. I expect a little better of a screenplay. To have a fun disaster movie. Just because it's a disaster movie doesn't mean that it has to be a disaster of a script. You got Patrick Wilson in this movie. You got Halle Berry in this movie. Halle Berry plays one of the heads of NASA. Patrick Wilson plays astronaut who is out of the game. He's not been an astronaut for a while, and he's called back into it when, hey, the moon's falling, we need your help. And then you got this other putz in the movie played by John Bradley, plays this KC character. I thought it was Casey, like Kayce. No, it's KC, like just 2 letters is his name, which I'm looking at right now. And whoa, this guy is a putz. He is supposed to be the smartest guy in this movie, but he plays it most of the time, and it's executed most of the time like this total idiot of a guy who just is like, oh, what did you almost get a job as? Oh, the janitor. But at the same time, he's supposed to be the smartest guy in this movie, and he is the guy that tells you, oh, this is what's going on, and he is just the information. He is the Google search of the movie. He is the answers to any question that they might have. He is the smartest son of a gun ever, but excuse me, he is not. I'm just getting over a cold, by the way, so bear with me. But he is such a stupid guts of a character. He sees this giant wave coming, and Patrick Wilson, everybody runs, and he's just standing there like a deer in headlights. What are you doing? Run! What are you standing there? Oh, I can't swim. I can't swim. Well, maybe you should have ran, buddy. What are you just standing there looking for? Like, oh my God! But he's not the only thing that bogs this film down. It is the ridiculous story, the dumb story. Look, I don't mind if the moon is falling, but you don't have to get into, what are human beings and what made us. I don't think when you go into a movie like Moonfall, you want answers to planet Earth and why we're here and why do we exist and all that. It's too much for this movie, and it's all just in this big exposition dump that I can't even express to you how dumb it is when Patrick Wilson is hearing all this nonsense from visions of his children in this white area as he's passed out or something, but he's receiving information. I don't know. It was just like this kid had to do this monologue. I don't want to spoil this movie on you, but I mean, it's like not only the moon fell, but so did my rating for this movie. I did not enjoy watching this. And then from the beginning, like, everybody has family problems. Patrick Wilson has family problems. Halle Berry has family problems. Why does she have family? Oh, ex-husband, ex-husband, ex-husband. Okay, we get it. Ex-husband. How many times are you going to say it? Everybody has issues. You got Michael Pena in this movie, who's this ridiculous character who just pops in and he plays one of the new husbands of one of the divorced wife. I don't even know. There's so much going on in this movie. Patrick Wilson's son, he loves his son so much, and his son can do no wrong, even though he had like drugs or whatever in the back of his car, and he was just scared, and he was driving, and he got taken to jail. He has to break his son out of jail in this movie. And this silly movie where the moon falls, there's just, the family drama is so, there's just too much. The movie is like bombarded with too much. And the visual effects, it's like the movie was made by two visual effects companies. Half the visuals I thought were okay. A lot of the space stuff, not too bad, to be honest with you. But a lot of the stuff, when we're down on Earth, and it's like a lot of this disaster nonsense going on, the green screen is like really bad and noticeable a lot of these times. These characters come in, and it's like the children of Patrick Wilson and Halle Berry, and then there's this other girl that I don't know where the hell she came from, but she's along with them on the journey, and they meet up with Michael Pena's character and that family, and there's a shootout. There's like a Grand Theft Auto scene in this film. It cuts back and forth. Like the first hour of this movie is this family drama stuff, setting up the moon, and then all of a sudden when it starts to fall, we got one problem after another. Oh, the ship won't work, the power won't work. Yes, we'll take the other one up for the gravity, but one of our thrusters is not working. Oh, let's get it the hell up, and then one thing after another. Oh, we're up there. Okay, now what are we gonna do? I don't know. And I'm thinking, how do you guys plan on getting home? Like, except for the plot allowing you to get home. How are you going to get there? Like, what's your plan? I don't think they had a plan. It was like these characters were just in plot armor. They're characters that you can imagine that are never going to get hurt. Patrick Wilson and Halle Berry, particularly, this other dud, I didn't care what happened to him, this annoying son of a gun. You don't care about any of it. And then when the thing tries to convince you that your DNA is from whatever the hell it's from, it totally loses you. By the end of the film, it's like, what is going on? And a lot of the lines of dialogue are cheesy and bad, and some of the acting doesn't work. This movie is a fall. It's a moonfall of a film. It is a bad movie. I would have rather stayed home and just stared at the ceiling for 2 hours plus, and I would have just enjoyed that more than watching this, event after event of just total buffoonery. Roland Emmerich, what are you doing, man? You have to continue to make films like The Patriot. The Patriot, I think, is his best movie. You have to make more movies like that, because this is like, you can keep making movies like this all you want, but what do you plan on getting back from it? You plan on just chucking out crap into Hollywood? I don't understand what the idea is here. I mean, you have all this money and all this at your disposal. Is this really what you think is a good screenplay? Like, what is going on here? It's really bad. This movie is really bad, and it's a 1 out of 5 stars for me. Look, Halle Berry is the best part of the movie. She is doing her best. Patrick Wilson, look, I love Patrick Wilson, but he plays the Captain America of this film almost. He plays a guy that I think if he got shot, the bullet would bounce right off of him. I just feel like he's the god of the movie. I don't know. I didn't feel like he was a real person, even though they tried to add in all this family nonsense. He felt so fake to me. I don't know. The whole movie just felt fake. It was a bad movie. Half of it was PS3 graphics. This is a 1 out of 5 star movie. Guys, did you see this? Comment down below. And if you plan on seeing a movie this weekend, please go out and see Jackass Forever. But if you're not into that type of thing, look, there's great movies in. If your theater still has West Side Story, go see that. If your theater still has Spider-Man, go ahead and see that again. I mean, this is just not worth anybody's time of day. This movie is not worth the time of day at all, and it's not even worth like $5 in the $5 bin, which is probably where this is going to end up very soon. So, guys, that's about it for me. Comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a big 4K Blu-ray update video coming probably around the end of next week. So definitely check that out. Live show coming around noon this coming Wednesday. Digital giveaways galore. And yeah, a couple other movies coming out. We got the Uncharted coming out. Who knows how that's going to go. Death on the Nile. Looking forward to see that. The new Liam Neeson movie, Marksman, or whatever it's called. You know, looks like, I don't know, might have potential. We'll see. A couple other things, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll get there when we get there. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Over and out.